When the Marvel panel ends at D23 and they say nothing about Spider-Man, please say psych, Kevin Feige. Please. Yesterday, we got a look at the Disney Plus shows that'll be premiering on Disney's streaming service. The panel yesterday was mainly focusing just on television series that will be coming out to the platform. You can check out my video I did yesterday where we talk about She-Hulk, Moon Knight, and Ms. Marvel joining the Marvel Cinematic Universe and getting their own series on Disney Plus. Today at D23, or the D23 Expo as you would like to call it, was mainly focused on movies that Disney will be putting out in the coming years. And for the Marvel panel, we were all anticipating some big news, hopefully talks about Spider-Man joining the MCU again. If not, at least maybe some Fantastic Four, some talk about the X-Men, and although it was a bit of a letdown, we still got some really cool news about what is coming to the MCU. So make sure you leave a like for everything that they did decide to reveal and comment down below what you wish they would have. One of the first things that they barely gave any information on, but they were like, you know what, let's just throw it out there. Black Panther 2 is confirmed. It's coming out. Look at that sweet purple logo, man. I love it. It's right now slated for May 6, 2022. That'll be a whole 4 years later since the first Black Panther movie, and for right now, it's still 3 years away for us. 3 years without T'Challa in our lives? Will we even care about Black Panther by then? Hell yeah, we will. The director Ryan Coogler did get on stage with Kevin Feige, hoping to reveal some information, even the tagline of the movie, because he confirms it's not going to be called Black Panther 2. It's gonna have some sort of title along with it. Biggest rumor going around that I hope is true is that Namor will become the villain for Black Panther 2, and the movie will focus on Wakanda versus Atlantis, two kings fighting against each other. A good title for me would be called Black Panther Battle of the Thrones. There was a leaked casting that they're looking for an Asian American actor who will be playing a king of an ancient civilization. If that doesn't say Atlantis, I don't know what does. So I was hoping they would go ahead and confirm that, but as of right now, they decided not to, so we just got the release date. Moving on to the next piece of news, it deals with the Eternals. Now, right now, not a lot of people are excited about this movie, but this has the potential to blow up big time. I mean, if you even just look at the cast involved, this could be a real gem of just star power. I still can't get over the fact that Kumail Nanjiani has got so jacked for this role. Now, they revealed some casting details. It was let out that Kit Harington was involved in the Eternals. They have confirmed he's going to be playing a character named Dane Whitman, who in the comics is known as Black Knight. Again, I'm very unfamiliar with this side of the Marvel Universe, but based off my quick research, he is a human character, so he's not going to be this immortal god like some of the Eternals. But thanks to a magic sword, he inherits the powers of Black Knight, whose name has been associated with being a villain in the past, but the specific version of Dane Whitman has even joined the Avengers and has been a good guy. But with Marvel right now, they change things up all the time. He could be the villain of this film. They also confirmed Gemma Chan will be joining the cast as Cersei, and that will be the main lead of the film. Everything will be told through her eyes. But that wasn't even the exciting part to me. They revealed what the costumes are going to be looking like for these eternal immortal beings. It's looking pretty sweet. Looking at these suits, you definitely get Asgardian vibes. I mean, these have been people who've been around since the Earth was first started, and they've been alive for thousands and thousands of years, so they're definitely going to get an Asgardian type look, but I think it's still flavorful enough where it's its own thing. Looking at all these suits, I think my favorite one has to be Icarus's, or actor Richard Madden's costume. That blue definitely looks a lot like his comic counterpart. Other than that, yeah, they look sort of generic. Hopefully they pop out more and it's more stylized when it's actually put on screen, because of right now, they just look kind of like generic background characters that you would see in a Thor movie. Other than that, though, it's really cool of them to show us that, because these costumes definitely scream Jack Kirby. And final thing they talked about was some more Black Widow and her solo movie. Things they got to see were actual footage of the movie, snippets of fight scenes and characters that weren't shown at Comic-Con. I really wish this would leak online, but we do have a description of what they showed. They showed David Harbour as the Red Guardian, and all reports of people who've seen this say his suit is comic accurate down to the helmet, that he looks very identical. So it's kind of cool that they're getting all these very D-list heroes and putting them on the big screen. They also mentioned there's a fight scene with Taskmaster, who I'm beyond excited to see him on the big screen, coming out of a tank using a bow and arrow. He has his classic shield. Along with that, there's also some fight scenes with Black Widow in a kitchen. People really compare it to the movie Atomic Blonde or John Wick, where it's very stylized hand-to-hand combat. And I've seen reports that there's snippets of Black Widow getting an all-white costume. And to me, that just screams cinematic metaphor, man. The woman is dead, and she is essentially all pure now with the way she's turned her life around. Gonna be kind of cool to see her in a white suit with that Black Widow emblem on it. As of the tone of the film, they say it's very spy-centric. It feels a lot like The Winter Soldier in that aspect, where it's more serious and grounded like a spy film. And I always love that about the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Not all their films feel exactly the same. They all have a little flavor to them, and this is something I think that'll be a bit refreshing. That's not such a huge superhero movie. That's more of a grounded street level story. But really, man, I was underwhelmed by this panel. I can't believe they did this. They blew their load at Comic-Con and just revealed everything. And this was not even a tease. A lot of this stuff was already known. No Fantastic Four, no X-Men, not even a hint of Spider-Man. Something going on in the backgrounds of, hey, we're working on it, guys. I'm gonna stand by that. Hopefully the panel ends with some exciting news, but I don't think it will. So what do you guys think about all this stuff? Are you excited for the upcoming slate? Are you disappointed by some of the stuff they reveal? Would you have wanted more? Anything and everything, you guys go ahead and let me know down below. Also, be sure to like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at 3C Film Review. As always, I'm Chris. Take care.